Here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. You take a look at Wells. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And he's had a decent amount of success here in his first year. A few of the top guys in the rankings have kind of outperformed him, but he's lived up to the reasonable expectation.
Well, there's no shame in being a top 10 rookie in your class, and there's still so much room for him to grow.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward. And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely scratch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership. They had it all. For Memphis, they come in off the loss to Houston. Pass to Looney. Now here's Curry. Last game he had 12. Looney passes to Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Hield. Shoots over Wells. Hield can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now here's Jackson, covered by Hield. Fades. And there's Jackson on the assist by Wells.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Wiggins outside. Looney with it. He's against Clark. Kuminga, no good.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Pass to Morant. To the paint. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at San Antonio, they've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
I think for the Warriors, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
Now, here's Curry. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Now, Morant. Following the 3-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins, Morant finds Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys. And how about we check the numbers for Stephen Curry?
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now here's Curry. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now Morant. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Jackson misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Looney. And here is Curry. Shoots over Morant. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Buddy Hield. He's around 14 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Clark, a screen on Hield. Payne for 3. They get it again. They shoot again. Jackson from long range. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wells dishes to Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your it's like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Warriors trail by 8. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. And that one is good.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thanks, David. And so here is Golden State following the score by Memphis.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your back. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love, to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Here's Morant, following the basket by Buddy Hield. It's Morant with the drive.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 5. Pass to Curry. No good there. Morant with some nice D. Here's Wells. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That free throw, no good. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Hield, guarded by Bane. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Curry. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. All right, Chimes, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. Curry hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
It just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Here's Clark. The Warriors pull it in. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Here's Morant. 26 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Now here's Morant. It's a 3-point game.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Green finds Looney. Back to Green. Curry against Morant. Wiggins up top. Wide open look. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Clark. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jackson. Marcus Smart's checked in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. And then for Golden State, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Podziemski's coming in for Andrew Wiggins. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Stephen Curry. And it's Schroeder missing. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Offensive rebound. 80 gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Schroeder against Pippen. Pajemski on the wing. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Anderson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he can't hit the second.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Bain passes to Pippen. Outside for Jackson. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. And now an 8-point Memphis lead. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Schroeder against Pippen. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Drains the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pippen finds Bain. Off target from three-point range.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Hield. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Akidi picks one up.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Now here's Smart. Still yet to score. And here's Schroeder. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pippen kicks to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Kuminga. That's tipped. They push it up 4-on-3. Pippen with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Now here's Schroeder. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And he makes the first. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Schroeder hits them both. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pippen outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Kuminga. Jackson misses. Warriors trail by 4. Green dishes to Anderson. And the shot goes in.
Well, as a scorer, that's where Anderson likes to operate. He has a lot of tricks in there.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 45% from the field early. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Morant. He's defended by Podziemski. Edey. Draymond Green pulls it in. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Schroeder. Over Jackson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Podziemski out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Smart with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. Outside, Smart. Here's Edey. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Edey's got his second bucket tonight.
Great pass by Smart. On time, on target.
Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Podziemski. Schroeder with a screen on Morant. From the high post. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Memphis leading by 3. Pippen outside. Here's Jackson. No good that time. Nice defense from Kuminga. Smart against Anderson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Anderson is used to having to finish through contact. He's so good at baiting defenders to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
What's up?
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, a player like Anderson will always have a role because he's a glue guy who can do a little of everything. and he doesn't need the ball to make an impact.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And here's Schroeder following Ja Morant's three. It's Schroeder with the drive. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, Smart is a relentless competitor whose impact always goes beyond the box score. The league could always use more players like him.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Anderson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jackson a screen on Anderson. Smart passes to Pippen. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses. The Warriors trailing. Schroeder outside. Outside, Green. Back to Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Podziemski. No good with the layup. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Green. Rebounded by Jackson. It's a close game here in Memphis. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
Here's Podziemski. The Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Green. Here's Anderson. To the wing right side. Kuminga with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Kuminga's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Anderson is a funky type of wing. He's a righty who would rather go left, and he's normally thinking pass first.
Now here's Morant. He has 7, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Schroeder surveying the floor. Anderson against Smart. And Anderson kicks it over to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Over Pippen. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Smart wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Schroeder. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Smart after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. And it's Podziemski in the corner. They kick it out to Green. Back to Podziemski. And Anderson has it in the corner. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Jackson. And Wells is subbed in for Pippen. And the Warriors also making a change. Moody's checked in. Four on the clock. Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Here's Smart. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Schroeder against Morant. Anderson passes to Schroeder. Here's Moody. Count the basket. Moody's got his first bucket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Clark outside. Back to Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Edey. And it's Bane in for Smart. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Brandon Bajemski. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Jackson with the screen. Lets the three fly. The Grizzlies with another miss. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Wells with the steal. Bane looking around. And again, Memphis no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Anderson. It's good. This game is all even. Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Memphis has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
Well, Morant knows his teammates rely on him to find them. Terrific pass right there.
Now here's Schroeder. Now Curry. Inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Clark kicks to Morant. Pass to Clark. Now, here's Bane. Shot clock at 6. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Wells. And they take the lead. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Here's Bane. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Bane kicks to Wells. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Schroeder outside. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, look, it's really hard to win a game being one-dimensional. It can be done, but it doesn't happen very often.
Pippen's checked in for Memphis. Golden State also making some changes. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Wiggins comes in for Anderson, and Hield subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Curry can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Bane with it, outguarded by Hield. Outside Pippen. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Pippen finds Bane. Down low. Here's Jackson. That one falls. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Pass to Looney. 1:56 left in the first half. Here's Curry. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Pippen. Outside, Bane. Back to Pippen. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. 2 points. That one goes. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Both free throws good from Hield.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Smart passes to Wells. Smart puts the pick in for Wells. Memphis moving it around. Smart kicks to Wells. 2 on the clock. The 3. Warriors with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Bane with the steal. It's Jackson atop the key. The shot misses. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws. Mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
The Warriors leading. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Kuminga kicks to Hield. Back to Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And it's Hield off the drive.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Payne for 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Look at Curry, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
First free throw is good. You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Hield can't hit.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
Jackson, a screen on Hield. Here's Morant. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Curry. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Wiggins. And they get it back. Curry on the wing. 8 points for him. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jackson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, "You always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great." Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Jackson. Clark outside. In the corner, it's Bain. 5 on the clock. Picked by Clark. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bain.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Bain. He's become a premier scorer in this league.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 8. To the right side. Wiggins outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Lobbed up there for Clark. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Curry with it. Guarded now by Clark. Curry kicks to Hield. Back to Curry. Here's Kuminga. No good that time. Great D that time from Bain. And here is Wells. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. Right. And then Victor's handle and his length The guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8 to the middle. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Morant. Pass to Wells for the lead. Warriors with the rebound. He's got 10. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And here's Jackson. Now, here's Clark. Bain with it. 15 points in the game. Latrey slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Looney. Outside Curry. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Healed with the bucket.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Bain. Jackson in the corner. Off target with his 3.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Shoots over Curry. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Pass to Wiggins. Healed against Bain. Back to Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. To the inside. No good from Clark.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Bain. Wells sets the pick for Bain. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Wells with the steal. On the wing, Bain. Plenty of space. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Healed against Morant. Kuminga the pass to Hield. Floats one. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Hield. Hield's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Here's Wells. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley. and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Now, here's Anderson. He's got 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Anderson is a talented player. No wonder the D was playing so tight.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. There's the 3. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Edey's got 9.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And the rejection by Pippen. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What's up?
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, you know, Bane came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Wells. Memphis has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Jackson. Back to Smart for the lead, and the layup is good. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Pippen outside. And here we go. Nice shot by Smart. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Here's Green. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Left side Anderson. Clock at 4. Looking to end the run. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
They get it back. Again, Memphis.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
1:14 left to play in the third. Green in the high post. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Podziemski. It's intercepted. Pass to Smart. And here is Bane. Jackson, a screen on heel. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson. The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Jackson hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Pajemski, guarded by Smart. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Pass to Moody. Good on the three-point shot. Moody's got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Bain after the Warriors pick up 3. 16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't nail the jumper. Desmond Bain getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Kyle Anderson is out there with Moody. And it's Green. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. Now here's Jackson. Here's Edey. Tries yet again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors trail by 7. And he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Pippen. They set the screen. Down low. Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Smart. Got a piece of it. Green deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At all times he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
Free throw good, Green.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Pass to Edey. To the paint. Here's Morant. The Warriors pull it in. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Anderson. Green with a screen for Anderson. That puts them in the lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now, here's Morant for three. Here's Edey, and Memphis turns it over again. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Anderson outside. Pass to Green. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First one falls for him. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. He doesn't get the second one.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without fouling.
The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Green against Jackson. Wells with the steal. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Morant. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance. And he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. Golden State moving the ball around. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's 6 points for Dennis Schroeder. For Memphis, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Schroeder, right side. Green, left side. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Jackson misses. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And there it is for him. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
The Warriors trail. And it's Podziemski in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Podziemski's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Moody. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Anderson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Grizzlies making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Stephen Curry's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Here's Schroeder. Good work defensively by Smart.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Wells. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Kyle Anderson. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Moody. And Hield subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And so it's Golden State with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Curry outside. The three ball from Curry.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bain. To the middle. Rocket 6.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Outside Curry. From past the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his fourth rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Warriors trail by 3. Now Hield. Outside Curry. To the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. Wiggins from outside. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Wells comes in for Marcus Smart. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Durant. Wiggins with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Three-pointer Hield. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Edey. Down low. Here's Wells. A kick out to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. And he gets the bucket. 17 points for John Morant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Curry. Here's Looney. Back to Curry. They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Looney. Curry with it. They kick out to Heel. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Outside, Bain. Morant, the bounce pass. Now here's Wells. D right on him. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry dishes to Heel. Back to Curry to take the lead. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Wells' shot is good. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Looney finds Curry. Shoots over Morant. And again, no good by Golden State. Memphis leading. Outside Jackson. And it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
And that one's good, Morant.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
Warriors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. They kick out to Heel. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Clark, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Now here's Curry. Healed outside. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The 3 from Morant. They get it back. Wells passes to Morant. Second shot opportunity. A kick out to Bain. Sinks the triple. Bain's got 17 now just in the second half.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Heald. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, another Tin Cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Clark left side. On the clock, the 18-footer is right on the mark.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
There's 37 seconds left in the game. Here's the screen. Curry way outside. And they recover it. Looney kicks to Curry. Morant with the steal. Inside, here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. Jackson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just lets you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Desmond Bane.